Good morning. I am so excited to share this lesson with you today because it came at a pretty good time for me. Have you ever just given so much and it's not worth it sometimes? What you're giving, what you're doing, you say yes to all these opportunities and they're not really serving you. They're not making you any better. They're just basically taking up space and time in your day. I know I have. And this one instance really sticks out in my head. It was, I think, right after I had Jonah. And someone asked me, and I get asked a lot to help people with programs and food plans and all this stuff, which is awesome, and I love to help. But this person in particular asked me to help, and they wanted a full-on program. They wanted some videos specifically done for them. They wanted a bunch of recipes and stuff. And I said yes, but they weren't willing to compensate me. They weren't willing to provide me with some sort of payment plan or anything. They just wanted it for free. They wanted my time, they wanted my energy, they wanted all this stuff for free. And it's fine if it's small, but if it's something big like that, a huge program, for me, it wasn't worth my time. And she was a friend, not super close, but she was a friend, and I didn't want to ruin that relationship. And so I started working on it. And, hours into it, I hadn't even made a dent because making programs takes time. And I used to do it all the time for my clients, but they were paying me. And I saw them and I got to implement it and I got to do it with them. So it's a little different. And in this instance, I was doing it virtually. And at one point I just finally said to her, look, I am really sorry. I'm happy to give you what I've created already, but I cannot finish this. It's taking up too much time and you're not paying me, basically. And it's not about the money. It's about being compensated for my time and being valued, and I wasn't feeling that value. So I just wanted to share that story with you guys today because maybe you're experiencing something similar. And one of the things that I did was I read this article and I listened to this talk by Brendon Burchard, and he was talking a lot about the power of saying no, because so often in our lives we say yes, 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 of course I'll do that, of course I'll join the PTA, of course I'll do this, and really it's not doing anything for ourselves. And of course, all of this is in different aspects of life. So in some seasons it might be good to say yes to all those things. In other seasons it might not be good. So these are the questions that I asked myself that really helped me, and I hope they help you too. So the 4 questions before you say yes are, number 1, is it serving? Who is it serving? Is it serving you? Is it serving this other person? Who is it serving? Number 2 is, what emotions am I experiencing right now? Am I experiencing anxiety and frustration, or is it joyful? So ask yourself, what emotions are you experiencing? Number 3, what is the value added versus the time spent? So for my example, the time spent was a lot. The value added was maybe a significant amount, but I don't know because it wasn't for me. So it's hard to balance that part out. So what is the value added to your life versus the time spent? And number 4, am I growing as a person, or am I just adding more to my plate? So you guys, those are 4 questions that are really helpful in figuring out, is this something that I can say yes to, or is this something that's going to take up my time and precious time that we have with our families? Or can I use it to grow and serve? So I hope those questions are helpful to you. I'm going to repeat them one more time. Number 1, who is it serving? Number 2, what emotions am I experiencing right now? Number 3, what is the value added versus the time spent? And number 4, am I growing as a person, or am I adding more to my plate? All right, you guys, happy Friday. I hope that helps say no and take back your day.